I think the traditional model of learning, sit and get, is a way of the past.
We have to continue to evolve because technology is forcing us to evolve. And education should not be the last to embrace how technology can transform our industry. My name is Rhonda Cosby. I'm the principal of Grace James Academy of Excellence. We are a STEAM academy, science, technology, engineering, art, and math. And we learn STEAM through a gender-specific, Afrocentric perspective.
I'm one of the gems at the Grace James Academy of Excellence.
We have got to educate our students versus schooling them to death, because by third grade, they figured out the game of school and they just start playing it. We have to make it so that they want to come here every day. And the modern classroom allows for that freedom. It allows for agency. It allows for choice, and students to be empowered and have buy-in into what they're learning because they get to lead it.
I think that the Modern Classroom project sort of embraces what we need to embrace when it comes to education, which is technology. Students are used to learning through videos. They learn through videos and other kinds of online content all the time. The Modern Classroom project allows us to be that video that they're looking at.
So the Modern Classroom project is a 3-step approach. The first being blended learning, so a mix of the teacher and the students, either online or face-to-face with an actual teacher with them, or a teacher-created video.
From a teacher standpoint, we're not just stuck in one place. I can literally move around my whole classroom and not just be in the front teaching the same thing to everyone when everyone is not in the same place.
The second step is self-paced learning, so students are self-pacing themselves through a series of lessons. They get a deadline, usually once per week or once every 2 weeks, to complete a set of lessons, and all students are working at different paces. So one student might be on lesson 1, one student might be on lesson 3.
Start. So raise your hand again if you're on 1. Okay, look at all the beautiful people around that you can ask questions if you get stuck.
The students are more open to speak and have a conversation, so they're not just always talking to me as if I'm up there, giving lecture. It's, I could actually talk to my friend and they can help me, because a lot of the times maybe I learn better from my peer than learning from, the teacher, Miss Nanny.
Final piece is mastery-based grading, so students don't move on to the next lesson until they've mastered the lesson that they're currently on.
In a science classroom in particular, for me, it allows me to kind of clone myself, to duplicate myself. And it allows me to be instructing most of the rest of the class and then take aside a group of students to perform an experiment, or to do a debate, or to reteach a concept that they were struggling with. And so in science in particular, we try to do a lot of hands-on things. Sometimes I don't have the materials to be able to do that for a whole class, or I don't have the space to do that for a whole class, but I can do it with small groups of people while the other students in the class are doing other things. And it allows me to kind of be everywhere at once.
Yes. I'm doing this.
The students, they love it because they can work at their own pace, right? So it's not, I already have this, I've already mastered this content, so now I have to sit back and wait for others to catch up. It's, I've mastered it. I can go on to the next thing, knowing that Miss Nanny is still gonna meet me where I am, even though I'm not on the same level as students. Even if I'm a little bit low, Miss Nanny's still gonna meet me where I need and help me to get to the point where everyone else is.
What I enjoy most about the Modern Classroom project is the personal connections that I can make with students. Asking, what can I do to help support you? And being able to not just ask them, but to provide that support in real time. While some students are watching an instructional video, other students can be working with me, getting what they need.
And with the Modern Classroom project, teachers are truly the facilitators, instigators, and inspirers of the learning versus the director, the sage on the stage. And we have to move away from that. So when I had an opportunity to come to the school and start a brand new school from the bottom, an innovative school from the bottom, I said, this is my opportunity to bring something that will revolutionize and transform how we do school and how we're going to get our students to be where we want them to be.